everyone, I'm Kate Schwanke and welcome back to my channel for another fun Tesla video. I have a 2024 Tesla Model Y long range, and today we are installing some of the items that I mentioned in my previous video, and I will link that for you guys right here. These are all must-have accessories, and some of them are a little bit extra to help spiff up your ride a bit. If you see something you love in this video, I will link everything down in the description below for you. I'm excited. There's a lot to install today into my Model Y, so let's get started. The very first thing I like to add into my car whenever I get a new car are floor mats. It keeps the carpet underneath nice and clean, so make sure you vacuum before you add in your brand new mats. We got the Tesla WeatherTech mats from the Tesla shop, and we have just been loving them. They are super high quality, they're ultra tough, and they don't budge. Next, let's install my new screen protector. I have the Spigen anti-glare glass screen protector. Let's put our screen into screen cleaning mode. Next, we're going to take the applicator out of the box. They also provide you with some of these great little tools for making a seamless installation. I like to keep my plastic screen protector that comes with the car until I'm ready to install my real screen protector. It just keeps my screen free of dust and makes it way easier to install the new screen protector. Now all we have to do is line it up with each corner. And once you do that, you just have to press and slide in the middle. Now we wait 30 seconds while the screen protector adheres to the screen. Now it's time to get out all the bubbles. They give us this handy dandy tool to push out all the bubbles, and we can use this for something later on too, so hang on to it. Look at that, a perfectly smooth screen with no glare. Love it! One of my top favorite must-haves for my Tesla is these little trash cans. They are just the perfect size, they are super cute, and super functional. For this car, I actually purchased two, one for each side of the car so that the driver and passenger could both throw trash away. I loved this item so much in my husband's car that I had to have two for this one. One of the little extras that I bought for my new car is this Hills console cover. I have it here in the black ash color, but we have another one in my husband's car, and I was just so obsessed with it, I had to have it in this car too. What makes their console covers different from other console covers is that these are actually made with real wood grain. So let's go ahead and install this. Let's prep the area by cleaning it with alcohol. Let that dry, and then you can get started. You're only going to need two things for installation, one being this pencil that I've laid down in the middle of the console, and you will also need two credit cards or rewards cards of some sort to help line up this cover. Place the new console cover gently over the top of the pencil. Once you've done that, grab your credit cards, and you're going to line the cover up to the edge of the cards. Then you're going to gently pull your pencil out, and this is going to adhere the console cover to the console. Then you're going to press down for 30 seconds to make sure it properly adheres to the console. For the back half of the console, you're going to repeat the process of cleaning with alcohol first and letting it dry. This part is a lot easier to install. All you have to do is line up with the cup holders and the edge of the drawer. For some reason on this part, I always get it just a little off on one side, so I keep that soft squeegee tool that I used on my screen protector and I use it to pop down the edge that just is a little too far out, and it always fits perfectly when I'm done. Once again, press down for 30 seconds to make sure it adheres properly, and you're all done. Look at this gorgeous cover, you guys. If you want one of these console covers for your car, use code kateschwanke and you can get 10% off your orders. Flawless! I love it! If you've ever owned a Model Y, then you know that second row where you're trying to buckle up in that seatbelt will not stay on that shoulder. So I have a fix for you guys. This is one of my top favorite must-haves for the Model Y. It is a 3D printed seatbelt guide. Installation is super easy. All you need to do is have a small flathead screwdriver or something similarly shaped in size. Pop it in the hole in your headrest, lift it up. Place the headrest poles through the holes in the seatbelt guide. Pop it back down into place. Put the seatbelt on the hooks and you're ready to go. Let's install the other one too. Now it's time to install our seat protectors and our booster seats. I love these seat protectors because they are specifically made for the Tesla, but my favorite thing about them is that they have a gray, grippy bottom, which won't discolor your seats no matter if you have the black or the white seats. Our next upgrade is to replace these Gemini wheels with these Medusa wheels by Rhymetrix. My husband has already pre-installed the foam strip that goes around them, so let's go ahead and remove the Gemini wheels. And installation of these wheel covers is so easy. You just pop it into place. Double check that everything is secure. Grab the cap, pop it in, and you're good to go. I love these rims because they are every bit as attractive as the Uber turbine wheels that you can get from Tesla, but you can get these at a fraction of the cost. As you guys saw in my last video, one of my biggest new upgrades is this Tesla wall connector. Our previous setup utilized a NEMA 1450 outlet with a Juicebox 40 plugged into it, but now that my husband and I both own Teslas, the Tesla wall connector is definitely the way to go. We were so thankful that our friend Gio came over to help us install our new Tesla charger. He has a lot of electrical experience, and he just made this process so easy and smooth. First, we removed the NEMA 1450 outlet. This was removed because our circuit box didn't have enough space to separately install a 60 amp circuit breaker for the Tesla wall charger. In addition to removing the outlet, we removed all of the old wiring that ran from the circuit panel to the outlet. We first replaced the 50 amp circuit breaker with a 60 amp circuit breaker. And once that was done, we ran 6-gauge copper wire from the circuit breaker panel to the location of the wall where we were installing the charger. Prior to installing the Tesla wall charger rear panel, we used a drill to cut a hole big enough in the rear of the panel where the 6-gauge cable would enter the panel housing. We then ran the 6-gauge cable through the rear panel and stripped the wires with our stripper. We attached the wires into the respective slots and tightened them down with the torque wrench to 50 inch-pounds per the instructions. We attached the wall charger faceplate and cleaned up the entire area. Our last step was to return the power to the circuit breaker panel and begin setup of the wall charger. Now I can charge anytime I want with a touch of a button. I just love that. Our old charger never let me press a button to open up the charge port. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful and informative. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and definitely subscribe to my channel while you're here if you're new. And once again, if you saw something that you loved in this video and you've got to have for your Tesla Model Y, I will link it down in the description below for you. Thanks for watching!